As you can imagine, this is when things got really out of control. Luckily, those guys were interested in knowing what we'd found out. Otherwise, I doubt they'd have let us live. Of course, that blow to the head knocked me out, and I didn't know what was going on for quite a while. When I came to, I realized that we were flying in a helicopter. My head ached and pounded, and when Gina told me what happened to Clive, well, I felt absolutely awful to know they'd done away with him. I couldn't stop thinking that if I hadn't gone to the museum that night, he'd still be alive. I did my best to get over it, and decided that feeling sorry for him would get us nowhere. The sad truth was that I'd have the same fate as Clive if I didn't come up with a plan. The instinct for survival and a desire for revenge took over my thoughts, and I totally forgot about Clive. A bit later, the helicopter began to descend. I could see we were landing in a desert area in the middle of what looked like an old oil field. We were taken out of the helicopter and put inside of an old cabin. It was pretty obvious they were mainly interested in Gina. As soon as we got in the cabin, they tied her to a chair and started to beat the living daylights out of me. They put me to sleep once again with a well-aimed pistol whip at the back of my neck. When I woke up, I was all turned around and I thought my head was going to explode. Ouch! Oh, my aching head. Those wretched thugs smacked me up good. I swear these insane murderers are gonna pay for this. On top of it all, they stole everything I had on me. My wallet, my car keys, my piece of amber. Everything. I'll try to get my stuff back. But the first thing I've got to do is find out what they've done with Gina and try to get out of this huge mess in one piece. There's a fairly large crack in the middle of the door.
A broken arm won't keep you from talking, and it might refresh your memory.
You're wasting your time, boys. I'm clueless, I swear.
I have to help Gina. Those animals are capable of doing anything. They're mine, but those jerks broke them. I'm lucky I only have a slight case of myopia in each eye. I really use glasses as a precaution more than a necessity. Worthless! Besides the shattered lenses, the frames have been split in two. It's one of those blower thingies that people once used to get the fire to burn hotter. I may be needing this.
We know Johnny was talking to you at the club before we got there. You tell us what he told you, and you can leave this place in one piece.
You're wasting your time, boys. I'm clueless, I swear.
You're not expecting that pipsqueak over there to get you out of this mess, are you? He's such a sissy. I only hit him twice, and he was on the floor like a sack of potatoes.
Leave me alone. You're just a bunch of filthy murderers.
I guess they're trying to find out whether Gina's dad told her anything before he was killed. There's such a thick layer of dust, I can hardly see through it. An all-purpose cleanser. I'll take it with me, but there's no way I'm cleaning this pigsty up. It's a pretty old model. I only wish, but it won't work. The cable's been ripped out. It's just filled with junk. Most of it's all old and worn out. It's made of iron, so it should be sturdy and resistant. Yeah, this should come in handy. I think it's one of the pegs from the coat rack on the wall. I may be needing this. It's a chamois. This might come in handy. The glass is so filthy the light can barely get through. Fresh Bubbles, the soft drink preferred by more Americans. There isn't even a can of soda, but it's full of huge blocks of ice. That's where the water drains out when you defrost the freezer. It weighs a ton. There's no way I can get it to move if it's full. It's a bit old, but I guess it'll still work. Looks like there's about a third of the bottle left. Done. Now the chamois can be used for cleaning. Okay, that way I can get the sun to come in through the window. Let's wipe it clean. Wow, hard to believe the layer of dirt on there. Let the sun shine in. It's open. Plugged in and seems to work since the freezer is on. Done that. Now it'll start to defrost. All right, now that the power to the freezer's been cut off, the lid is open and the sun is shining in on the blocks of ice. I think it'll defrost in a jiffy. It's been a while. Let me see. The ice is completely melted, but now the freezer's full of water. Yeah, that's how I'll empty the water out of the freezer. Okay, it looks like it's all empty now. Okay, here we go. I think I can move it now that it's empty. Cool, a trap door. I knew it! Something was telling me the solution was hiding under that heavy freezer. It's locked closed with a padlock. Yes, I'll try to pry the padlock off. Done! Now I can get the heck out of this wretched cabin. Alright, I think I can slip out under the cabin. I'll be careful not to go out through the front so they don't catch me. Here we go! I made it out. I'll hide behind those rocks and think about what to do next.
Hello. What rock did you climb out from under, handsome?
Hi,
He's here to rescue us, girls. We're saved!
to rescue you, but I thought I was the one.
Did that lizard Jules send you?
Jules? Wait, hold on. I don't know what you're talking about. I just escaped from that cabin there. Some mafia thugs were holding me prisoner. Me and my, a friend of mine. You've got to help me set her free. Her life is in danger.
I was just in that cabin a while ago. We saw a chopper fly in, and I went there to ask for help. But some guy with an eye patch told me to do an about face and never come back there if I didn't want to become buzzard food.
Listen, cutie, we're in a jam here too. We are artistes on a nationwide tour, and our bus broke down a week ago. We've been stuck in this godforsaken desert all this time.
Our driver Jules, who accompanied us on tour, went for help. And well, we haven't heard from Jules again. I bet that jerk took off with all the money we gave him and left us out here to become cactus fertilizer.
Jules said he knew of a shortcut through this hot desert, and that we'd get to Las Vegas much faster his way.
I bet the swindler had it all planned out. I bet he broke the bus himself to steal our money and leave us here with the rattlesnakes.
Well, I see you're not doing much better than me, but I'm sure we can work together to find a way out of here. The most important thing to me is freeing Gina. Those guys are dangerous and might do away with her at any moment. And you girls have to help me.
Don't get me wrong, but I trust guys like you less and less every day. Who is this Gina woman? Why are they holding her captive in that cabin? Who are those guys you say you're running from? And most importantly, who are you?
It's a long story, and we're running out of time. Believe me, I'm one of the good guys, and I can assure you they're the bad guys. Will you help me? By the way, my name's Brian.
Hi, I'm Carla.
And I'm Mariola. Charmed.
And I'm Lula, and hey, we're with you on this, you big hunk. We'll help you out. Do you have a plan, dear?
A plan?
Of course, a plan to free your girlfriend and get us innocent lambs out of here.
She's not my girlfriend, and, well, I haven't thought of a plan yet.
She's not your girlfriend.
A handsome man like you with no girlfriend?
You don't like women much. That's it, isn't it?
Okay, she is my girlfriend. And I think I do have a plan. Just let me think a while and let the plan develop.
Develop. In the meantime, I'm gonna rehearse my new dance move.
Yeah, and I'm going to get back to my tan.
And I'm going to rest for a while. I'm simply exhausted.
Got it. Hey! Don't you want to hear my plan?
Why don't you just wait until you got everything ready? Okay, Luscious?
Okay. Don't wear yourselves out, girls. Okay, first of all, let's go over the plan again. We've got to get the thugs' attention so they leave the house. Then I can go in and untie Gina, and we'll escape through the trap door. When those thugs go back inside the house and realize Gina and I are gone, we'll implement part 2 of the plan. Somehow locking the bad guys inside the cabin so they can't come after us. Last of all, part 3 is finding a getaway vehicle. We seem to be in the middle of a desert, so going on foot is out. I can't waste a single moment. Gina's life is in jeopardy. Let's get down to work. No. Tanning oil. Mariola, do you mind if I borrow your tanning oil?
Sorry, sugar, that's my life's blood. I still haven't acquired that bronze tone that turns macho men into love machines.
Wow! What a sweet setup they've got here. Very chic. I like it. I see Carla's lying down and back. It looks like a handle to something, like a flashlight maybe. It wasn't a flashlight after all. It's a handheld vacuum. I know I can use this. I think it's the axle of the device that opens and closes the bus door. But it's strange. The crank that the driver uses to turn the axle is missing. It's full of lipstick. Well, I'll just grab whichever. I don't plan on using any myself, but I might use it for something else. It's full of necklaces. I don't need any neckwear. A bunch of rings and earrings. I don't want to take any of that stuff. They're nice. It's okay. I'm sure the girls have plenty. Maybe I'll show how thoughtful I am by giving them to Gina as a present. It has a security closure system. You need a key to get it open. I can't do that without the key. It has a security closure system. You need a key to get it open. That cocktail actually looks pretty good. I don't think Carla would like it much if I took her cocktail away. Besides, I've never tried strong mixed drinks. It might upset my stomach. It looks like she's asleep, but I don't think she really is. Yeah, she keeps sipping on her cocktail. Excuse me, Carla?
Yes, honey.
You look exhausted.
Utterly, darling. Listen, I was a bit indisposed when I woke up yesterday because of some stomach trouble, so I took a pill I keep just for these occasions. The trouble is, I forgot you can't mix the pills with alcohol because they knock you out. So I had a Turkish passion in the evenings. I invented that nectar-like delight, by the way. Ooh, sister, you can't imagine what happened. It's like I was frozen in space. My graceful body seemed to weigh a ton. Just horrid. I'm feeling a tad better today, but I'm still a bit peaked. I need to get some beauty sleep.
Are you gastrically challenged?
Well, look, they're just momentary bouts of pain. You know, once in a while, you overburden your system and things go out of whack.
I just happen to have a bit of heartburn. You wouldn't let me try one of those pills you take, would you?
Darn, I just ran out. When I went to take one yesterday, there were only 2 left in the bottle. I took one and dropped the other one, which fell through that grating on the floor.
And you say that if you mix those pills with alcohol, it knocks you out cold?
Let me tell you, honey, that mix is a time bomb, and the effects last for hours.
You mentioned the Turkish passion. What's in that?
Oh, that's a woman's secret, my love. My delectable blends are renowned. The Turkish passion is one of my personal favorites, but I've created many more. There's the Gentle Frenzy, Black Autumn, Love Juice, Brandy Alexandra. Anyway, there's a million, and they'll all drive you wild.
Can you think of any way to set my friend Gina free and get us all out of here?
Listen, sweetie pie, I'm in no condition to be thinking. But besides brawn, you seem to have brains, so I'm sure you'll dream something up. What I can tell you is not to trust that Gina girl much. She's got more lizard in her than my nicest purse.
I've seen that you keep your fridge under lock and key.
Yeah, that's Lula and Ariola's doing. Those gossipy wenches accuse me of eating uncontrollably and put that lock on the icebox.
They haven't given you the key, have they?
No, they are hell-bent on controlling me, especially with the butter. Is it my fault if I can't resist bread and butter?
And you have no idea where the key is?
No, I know it's hidden somewhere on the bus, but no matter how hard I look, I never can find it. I don't know where those anorexic vipers keep it.
Have you tried opening it with the hairpin? It always works in the movies.
Yeah, I've tried it all. With a screwdriver, too. And a nail file. But nothing seems to work on that damn lock.
Have you been together for long? Lula, Mariola, and you?
Mariola and I have been together for over 15 years. Back then, our stage name was Hernandez and Fernandez. Times were crazy, and our show was just divine. About 5 years back, we met Lula and created the Divas. Since then, we've acted as a threesome on the best stages this country has to offer. We've been a huge success.
I'll let you get some rest, Carla. See ya.
Toodaloo, cutie!
It looks like shoe repair thread, and there's a needle next to it. I'll take the needle, too. Maybe I can use it somewhere. I can't see anything from here, but the pill Carla dropped must be down there somewhere. I can't lift it. It's stuck to the floor. I've got something like this in my car. Speaking of my car, I hope it's still in the parking lot at the Chicago Museum so I can go back and get it when this is all over. Good idea. Maybe I can find the pill that Carla dropped. I'll open up the vacuum cleaner bag and see if Lady Luck is on my side. Bingo! Here's the pill. It's a stomach medicine, and according to what Carla said, it totally knocks you out if you drink alcohol with it. One of those typical prop trunks that actors and singers use. I think I'll take a look and see what's inside. A basketball! It's deflated and needs some stitching, but it might be of use. Let's take another look and see what I find. Well, that was the only interesting thing in there. Part of it's come unsewn, but it looks like the air chamber's intact. It can be fixed. It's a very resistant, thick kind of thread. That's why the needle's larger than usual. Hey, I'll try to stitch it. Huh, that turned out better than I expected. Let's see if I can blow it up with this doohickey. It worked! You can't even tell where I stitched it up. She reminds me of someone, but I can't figure out who. That's a hot song Lula's playing to rehearse her dance step. No, I don't want to ruin her rehearsal. Lula! Hey, you know, your face sure looks familiar. I'm certain I've seen you somewhere before.
I don't think so. Unless you see me in one of our shows. But frankly, big boy, you don't seem like the type of guy that goes to the places where we usually act.
Yeah, you're right. I must be mixing you up with someone else, but I'd swear. Oh, whatever. Forget it. I don't want to interrupt your rehearsals anymore.
Okay.
Wow, an oil well. It seems pretty old. I bet it's been running for years. It's large, and the shadow it casts provides a little shade from the sun. Undoubtedly petroleum. No, my car doesn't need an oil change for another 5,000 miles. They look just like Mariola's. Yeah, I like the idea of tinting the lenses so it looks darker through them. Let's try. Done. I wonder how long it's been pumping away. Airplane graveyard. And as far as I can tell, Most of them are military aircraft, from around the time of World War II, I'd say. Air combat was pretty rudimentary in those days. While the pilot took charge of the airplane controls, the gunman worked his butt off with a machine gun, shooting at enemy planes. It's a little rusty, but I bet it might still work if I grease it up. It's all blocked up by the rust and years of disuse. I'd have to grease it up really well in order to use it. Wow, it's a string of bullets for the machine gun. It's in good shape, and I could actually use it if I find some bullets to fill it up. It's an old helmet from World War II. Infantry, not a pilot. It's a bit old, but it might save me from any other punches. It's unbelievable how much combat planes have changed. Imagine the pilot's face if they put him at the controls of an F-18. I wouldn't mind putting myself in the fighter pilot's seat for a minute, but I shouldn't. It's probably not a good idea to get into a plane that crashed. Just a bunch of old tires. It's quite an antique, but seems to be standing the test of time. I'd love to rock myself to sleep, but now's no time for a nap. I don't want him. It's made of metal, and someone's beat the heck out of it. All right, I might use it for something. Wow, looks like the railroad tracks come all the way up to here. Although, judging by the look of that train car, the tracks must be from the 1800s. Empty. Danger, explosives. It's old, but seems like it's still strong and sturdy. Man, it is really stuck. That won't do any good. The door's so jammed there's no space to stick the crowbar into. I'm not sure whether it'll have much water in it, because this seems like a low precipitation region to me. Pretty rickety. I don't think it would hold the weight of a person. It's an old freight car. Let's see what's inside. Yuck! Ugh! It doesn't smell very good in here. One is closed and the others are empty. I don't know. It must have tar or something like that inside. One is closed and the others are empty. I don't know. It must have tar or something like that inside. It's chock full of screws. I think it's one of the ones they used to build the train tracks. No, I'm not going to take the whole bucket full, but I will take one screw. It's long, so it might be good for something. XXX. No doubt about it, it's a barrel of gunpowder. Just a bunch of useless thingamajigs. The face is broken, and the hour hand is missing. It's very old. I don't think it can be fixed. It's long and sharp. Yeah, I think the top of the screw might fit right into the opening on the peg. Presto! They fit together so well that I'll never be able to pull them apart again. Now it looks like a corkscrew. Sure, I can use this to drill a hole in the barrel, no problem, but I need something to pour the gunpowder into when it starts spurting out. Aha! I'll place the bucket at the bottom of the barrel so the gunpowder falls in when I screw the hole into the barrel. I've got it! I'll drill a hole in the barrel so the gunpowder falls out into the bucket. Sweet! Now the bucket's full of gunpowder. It's almost full to the top with gunpowder. Cool. There's enough gunpowder here to last quite a while. This barrel here is the only one that's closed. Let's see if I can get it open. I wonder what's inside. Peanuts. I wonder how long they've been in the barrel.